Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. It's the first evening stream we've done in a while. Not been able to get on recently, but things are slowly and steadily getting back to normal. So, yeah, we're getting a few more SoftCore. Well, it's not even a tease at this point. We know it's coming very soon. Nikita's been tweeting, as he does. And we had two things, mainly, which was a poster. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool posters. Yeet, hello. So you come to discuss with the council. Indeed, the council of Giga. This is the way. The Gigbeefians. So here's the list. We'll talk about it. We may as well at the beginning. Here's the list for the upcoming softcore changes. Decreased inertia. The greater the overload, the greater the reduction. This is worded really weirdly. Reduction of inertia up to 70%. It's a very strangely worded. I assume this is similar to the arena patch. The arena patch basically said the more overweight, like being overweight has more effect on inertia, but it starts from a lower base kind of things. I assume this is probably just going to be the arena one, right? Like, surely. Increased carry weight by 50%. Added barters for various goods. To traders at low to level 2 for dog tags, which, I mean, I think they should have done this more previously. I think this is quite a good idea. Reduced aim punch by 60%. So, I mean, I don't know if that's as far as arena. Arena's like nearly 100%, but, you know, you still get the blur, but there's no, like, camera shift or anything. Increase the quantity of items in areas with valuable items. Okay, increase the quantity of bag containers and stashes in locations. This means like duffels and toolboxes and whatever. Added the spawning of weapons cases and other types of cases in the marked room. Colored access keycards spawn more frequently on the labs. All types of items will be traded on the flea, so the flea's completely open. Flea market is available from level 10, so pretty much anyone can get to it. The minimum number of slots on the fleet is 5, so you're going to start with 5. It's going to go up from there. Increased skill progression, experience multiplier per raid completion. So this is a bit like Marathon, but just in the base game. So the more you survive... Wait, is that per raid completion? Increased experience multiplier... Oh, is that just if you survive? Okay, fine. Hardcore wipe achievements no longer available. So, like, I actually... I don't really mind, honestly. I don't think it's really that crazy. Let me bring cases into raid? Yeah. That's actually what I said. I said exactly that. Wait, did I? Where? Oh, maybe I said it on here. No, I must have said it on here then. It usually shows you if maybe it didn't send. Maybe it didn't send. I want people to be able to bring cases in too. I think it looks. I honestly don't think. I mean, it doesn't even look that crazy, right? Really, for the most part. Like the game's predominantly the same. There's like some other stuff I'd like them to get rid of, just like various restrictions in raid or whatever. Like at this point, you know, the RMT thing, who even cares? But like this is good, you know, the cases in the mark rooms is kind of fun. You know, the fact that you can then sell them on the flea, like that's kind of fun. I know it's like it's hacker central, but like at this point, who cares? Reduced initiate arena and moving the scav slide lucky off is incredible. It is good. It is good. We're just gonna quickly. I've actually done the dailies, so we're just gonna play like some random one. I think we'll play checkpoint because it's a bit more chill. You get a chance to actually like talk for a minute. And we'll just swap back and forth between a few different gamer ones. Yo, Easy, what's going on, man? Last time we played, I was really enjoying the Scout AP20 slug shotgun. That was actually really funny, just because it was one-tapping people left, right, and center. So we maybe try that again, but you know, no, I don't know, man. It doesn't actually seem that bad. I mean, at this point, everyone's so over the hardcore wipe that I feel that sort of anything. I feel much more loosened up about this kind of list. You know, and the inertia is probably causing the biggest, like, I don't know, just division of opinion, I suppose. And I think some people don't like the way that it feels, even in arena. And the thing is, I actually kind of do. It's really just up to personal preference. And I'm more for like fluidity, I think, in the movement, as opposed to feeling like it's deviating from the feel. I'm not sure. I care less about the feel and more about it's hard to know exactly how it's going to work out, right? Because if it has toxic implications on the game, then like I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't seen it be particularly egregious as of yet. I've not seen anybody like ping spiking against me though, so I don't know. Did you see you can run SA58 with M80 now? Oh, in arena. Which class? I mean, you can run the M60 with M80. I know it's slow fire rate and stuff, so. No inertia means annoying CS style jiggle peeking, which is super lame. I mean, it might, but it might not in most fights. I'm not actually sure, because I've tried sort of jiggle peeking this, and maybe it's one of those situations where you have to climb the mountain and then climb down from the mountain and then climb up the next mountain to get like good again. Like maybe it's just not good yet because we're not that used to it, because we haven't played with it that much. And once we get used to the new mechanics, it'll be clearly obvious that the AD jiggle peek around the corner spam is like is like way better. But I'm not sure if that's going to be true. I don't know. Like I haven't felt that in arena yet, personally. But also I'm not like, you know, top 10 in the world arena. So I don't know. You got to do it in the circle strafing style and not pure side to side. Well, it seems faster side to side. Circle strafing doesn't even seem to help now. From my testing, from what I was looking at, you can, if you're at full acceleration, you can almost snap the other way. It seems a little funny. I haven't actually worked out the exact mechanics around what happens, because if you do certain movements, it sort of slows you down. If you do, there's one particular combination you can do. It's almost like if you go right and then you go like left, right again, you almost just like jink on the spot kind of thing. And there's almost no inertia at all. Almost seems slightly weird. I'm not sure though. Yeah, jiggle peeking and AD peeking is 90% a netcode issue and not an inertia one. Inertia was the band-aid for it. Kind of. I mean, it was the thing that I always said was that the game needed some kind of inertia. Like, it was crazy before. But unfortunately, it came at the cost of the skill gap of the movement guys, which I think was a shame. Initial AD spam is like 5 times compared to the following AD spam. Lame. Do you mean you mean like the first time when you try to do it, as opposed to afterwards? Yeah, there's something where it kind of like I haven't quite put my finger on it. I think we've seen both extreme sides of the spectrum. Hopefully for a good middle ground. The thing is, I actually, regardless of what we think about the actual strength of the inertia in arena, it may or may not be the same in the base game. It's actually hard to know because... Wait, did I pull this out? Yeah. So, like, what does reduction of inertia up to 70% actually mean? I mean, what did the arena patch notes actually say? I'm not sure if that said the same thing. Let me just pull up the patch notes. So this was the arena patch notes themselves. And this one, it just says reworked it. So like it didn't actually say. So it's hard to know whether this is the same or if this is halfway there. Because like reduced aim punch by 60%. Who knows what that means? But in my mind, the arena aim punch is reduced more than 60%. So it's kind of hard to tell. Tarkov skill gap is already insane. It was okay to lower it a bit. Mate, something sort of. I think at the top end it did reduce it quite a bit. I mean, there's situations where in the new model of things there wasn't a great way of getting out of certain situations. And I know that was kind of the idea. Right, that's kind of the idea of the game. Sometimes it just sucks and you just get like pinned in and you're just going to die. But from, I don't know, I've always thought from a gameplay perspective, I feel like giving the player, they always should feel like there's some way out. I know there were certain situations before. It's actually better now with the left peek. There was one particular situation I was thinking about with the left peek. You're stuck in a room down the corridor and there's like, you're fighting a duo or whatever. It's just like not really feasible to fight back. Yeah, time skip 2 days and see. Sun rises from a sunset, sun rises, sunset. That's kind of how it feels. Waiting for players. Like, come on, people. I think it means the amount of added inertia when heavy is reduced proportionately. Yeah, we'll see. It's funny because the arena one says Oh my god, we're matching again. This is actually awful. Well, at least we're just chatting about stuff. Yeah, so the arena one says, which I assume they must be using this as a benchmark. That would only be logical, but I mean, yeah, it's not always logical with BSG. But yeah, your character feels significantly lighter. However, equipment weight now affects inertia more. Which is that I read this as the same sentence, but in just some kind of garbled language. Decreased inertia, the greater the overload, the greater the reduction. Do you think they should get rid of certain gear having turn speed reductions? I think they should get rid of all turn speed reduction. Move speed reduction is totally fine. Ergonomics reduction is totally fine. But I think turn speed reduction should be... I've called for turn speed reduction to be removed for years. Literally years. I think it's bad. I think there's got to be other ways of making you feel heavy. And the move speed does mostly do that, in fairness. And the ergo. Because your gun's, like, slower and stuff. Like, we've talked about it quite a lot. But I just think using the mouse is a gamey thing that is unavoidable. And so screwing with, like, the mouse is something just kind of stupid. I mean, they did dramatically reduce it, but then they never ended up actually removing it completely, which is really sad. Yo, what up, Tarkov Escaper? Yeah, interesting once you're like 70 kilograms. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, they sort of are like... BSG is sort of fundamentally against people with muscle memory and stuff. Like, they don't really want people... I don't know, it's... BSG's philosophy on this stuff is very strange. You know? They do these realism things at the expense of gameplay, which is... I don't mind realism things so long as it kind of goes hand in hand with gameplay, but there's sort of four situations here. You've got gameplay stuff and realism stuff, and when it's... Oh, here we go. What should we start with? We're on Bay 5. Should we try the... Have I got anything funny? I've got a bolt. I think you may as well just use the AP20 slugs one. I'm gonna try that to start with because it'll be funny. Yeah, BSG wants everyone to be confused and afraid. Yeah, that's just exactly. Well, it's not how gamers work now. It was how it worked, but it's not how it works after the game's been out for like 8 years and everyone knows what's going on. So, do we know if there'll be a wipe with the SoftCore? Nope, no wipe. Nikita's confirmed no wipe with the SoftCore. Love them to make player overswing on turns with heavy cheap backpacks. I mean, they can do it with your momentum, I suppose. Let's see if we can catch someone off here. Oh, he's a big boy. He's still a big boy. I didn't hit him. That's the problem. Oh, he was picked. Ooh. Didn't know you could start up here. That's wild. Oh, he's in a cheeky little spot there. Ooh. He's I wasn't paying attention. We're not doing very well here, are we? These new spawns, they throw me off a little. I'm not gonna lie, they throw me off a little. Oh. How's that not hitting him? Actually, let's go up here. This guy's in like a really annoying spot. We got that guy, fortunately. It's so good, though. It's so funny. We're going to make this work. I swear. I swear we're going to make this work. This is my new favourite class. Even though it's not necessarily that great. Oh! How did I not hit him with that? That's crazy. Who's firing that? Yeah. He got someone there. Nice. Okay. Okay. This isn't working for us. We'll go back to something sensible. What should we do? We should go something non-sensible. We'll go Magnum legs. Is this the full auto one? No, this is the semi-auto one. Oh no, we're getting destroyed. We've got to take this a bit more seriously. Got to take it more seriously, my friends. Oh. Oh. Oh, they're taking B back. Whoa. Oh no. How did I turn that? There's no chance. Oh. Live a disgustingly long in shootouts in arena. Yeah, people can't seem to shoot at. Oh goodness, what's happening now? Oh no! Not good. Not good. Oh, I died. We've pulled it back with the Arena Magnum. Sorry, with the Saiga Magnum. Ooh. Oh, there's loads of them in there. Now it's going to be interesting to see what happens either which way. Oh, let's see if can we get this guy down. Yes, we can. Holding all the points. We've actually, decided to be able to, kill the enemy players a bit. Nice. Ooh, from both sides. Well, that's not good. We'll just take as many out as we can. Ooh, C. Someone else has got it. What about B? No. Oh, he's hurting. Oh, he's hurting. So C. Oh, he's hurting too. And so C, but I'm jammed. Oh no, again. No, I'm defending B on my own. Somebody's still around here, right? Surely. Goosh. Single-handedly defending B. Bay 5 is a lot more fast-paced now that they've changed the spawns. I feel like someone's going to come behind me. Oh, no. Where are they all? Oh, they're going that way. I saw them. Okay. Gotta try and get B. Oh no, oh no. Where did he come from? Insane. Okay, we've got to change to something else. We're getting... we've got to change to a different kit, I think. I'm getting a bit bored of this one. Guys from this side. Oh dear. Sorry. Wait, is he? There's another guy out there. Oh, he's got a face shield on. That is me donezo. He's still up there somewhere. Wait, where is he? Oh. Huh, he got him. Let's see. Oh, okay, right. Class change. Let's do... So 25? Oh no, in changing my class, they've taken all the... Ah. Gotta do a bit more point firing, I think. Or we just live up here, like I've done before. It's actually pretty damn good with the XR. almost want to be a bit further forward, actually. How's he not dead? Those boxes aren't really intense. Wait, have they taken literally every point? How have they taken every point? Guys, come on. Everyone switch from Scout to Assault to have the best ammo? Pretty much. I think that's right, yeah. I think Assault's probably the best, yeah. The AK-12 is really, really mad. I think the AK-12 probably is one of the best guns. Okay. Actually, you can't go in there anymore. You get blasted by mines much more closely now. Damn it. Let's go to. We'll do the RD-704. I never play that gun. Oh, we'll go C then. Don't really want to lose if we can help it. Oh, what's he doing up there? Come on. Okay, we'll go A then. Okay. Okay, they're holding points now. Okay, they're actually doing quite a good job here. Oh, I thought he'd gone further. Crap. Oh, the guy made me turn around because he like freaking shot next to me. Okay, they've got A. Right, maybe we won't lose. They're going to A though, aren't they? So let's go and see if we can defend A and... By no means anywhere near as good as the AK-12, I'll tell you that. The AK-12 is much, much better. Much better gun. What headset am I even wearing? I feel like I can't hear anything. Contact 5s. Wait, hold on. Someone's literally there behind me. What the hell? This is insane. Yo, Rios, what's going on, man? See, did they? Rubbish. Kevin's telling me you're having an issue with Envy app. Did you get it fixed up? No. I haven't looked at it, honestly. Deal for me is I don't use Profile Inspector just because fiddling with that stuff, even though for the most part it's like 99% safe, I'm just not willing to risk fiddling with something. I think people in Hunt at one point. Where was he? Behind me. And there's some people in Hunt got like banned or temp banned or something for doing something in Profile Inspector at one point. I'm just not willing to risk it. Oh, no. But yeah, basically you can't use the NVIDIA app to change the DLAA or the DLSS like override, like the percentage. So you're stuck with the presets. You can't change the percentage numbers anymore. You definitely were at one point able to do that. Someone to go in. Cap that. Oh, they're all capping it. 6 hits, no way! Yeah, there's something a bit scuffed about the Contact 5s. I think they just sound really, really odd.
Don't fuck with me! Fuck with me!
If the app gets bugged, it's globally supported now. Any idea how to fix it? I don't know how to fix it. Maybe you just have to reinstall it or something? I don't know. Uninstall it all the background files, something like Revit uninstall it, reinstall it. Funny, random stuff. I don't know if we've got anything else to unlock in this, really. It'd be interesting to see how far through the weapon tasks are. I was slowly working on the MP7 one, but I kind of got bored. Because it means I have to go into play Blast Gang. What was the AK-12 one? First kill of the round with a headshot. So that's like kind of doable. 5 enemies with a single mag. 3 enemies with headshots. Right. Actually, if I got... Can I move anything? I don't think I can. To update. Yeah, no, I can't. Right, let's swap over to the base game. Let's go over there. Think about SoftCore. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I was gonna check the inertia stuff anyway. It doesn't really matter. I think the inertia is gonna feel very similarly to how it is in Arena. I reckon that they probably had an overwhelming positive feedback, I would say, for the Arena inertia, I would guess, because people who are playing Arena, you know, within Arena itself at least, the smoother the better, right? That's kind of the idea. There's a folder for it you can delete, but need to look for it quickly. Oh, using apps like DLSS Swapper. Oh, I see. But yeah, it's really annoying because I was going to do something about DLAA, but I couldn't get it to. And the problem is, right, unless it's... If it is just a bug, that's actually quite useful. Because I was like, well, if it requires NVIDIA Profile Inspector, I don't want to do it because most people won't do it. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like, unless it's in NVIDIA app in an easy to do way, I don't want to make a video about it and fiddle around with it because it's really in the enthusiast category. And if people are messing about with MPI, then they already know, right? I may as well not tell them. There's going to be a small minority of people who go like, oh, that's interesting, I didn't know about that, and we'll go to do it. But otherwise, like, most people are just not going to bother. And the people who do know have already done it, and they don't need me, you know, who doesn't even have MPI installed. They don't need me to tell them how to do it. So that's kind of where I stand. Don't need any more. People are going to want to use it once I get claimed to release video on Rebar. Now it's tested wrong by the community. What was that thing? Were you were the person, right, who was telling me about there was something that is wrong with the shader on trees or something, the flickering thing? Was that yourself or was that somebody else? I can't even remember now. By the way, you can, the whole other stream that we did last week, the whole idea behind that was to get Flechette. You can just buy it now. You can just buy it on Jaeger. And this doesn't even cost very much. I mean, we're moving into SoftCore, aren't we? So kind of is what it is. What's this? I think I was just like testing this guy. I was literally using this to do the range testing. I wonder what's the best thing to get for the Mark II this Wednesday? Weapons case? It depends what they put in there, to be honest. And you're going to have to be able to bring a big enough bag to put one in as well. I don't think they're actually that big, though, are they, weapons cases? I'm not sure. Do I actually have a weapons case? I must do. Well, maybe I've only got the thick one. Oh. I think it's normal weapons case. How big are they? I think it's just I've not done the quest to actually get them. Are they like are they just 5x2? Oh yeah, they are 5x2 because they're the same size as those ones that came in that airdrop that one time. Do you remember? It won't fit to the mechanism because this is too little. Let's just go on a little hunt. We'll just go on a little factory hunt. It's related to LOD BIOS offset for upscaling. I'd be really interested to talk to you more about that, like separately for sure. And I actually look into it because that sounds like genuinely good. Have you tried it? And does it work really well? Does it look nice? Like that really like piqued my interest. I was like, man, this sounds like crazy. Has anybody tried to like tell PSG? Just, I mean, that's a stupid question, but I don't do the pistol case, barter for the weapons case. You get like 4. Yeah, that's true. But no, it's the same size as those ones that did that drop. Do you remember they had that crazy set of drops where you had airdrop and inside it you had like M905 and like high-end guns and things like that. Inertia changes feel balanced, I guess. Space, inertia tone down, play still punishing stupid muse. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, that's a scav. He spawned in the same time as me. Spawned in over here, so maybe there's going to be players over there or something. Ooh. Was that tiles? Sounded like tiles. Where exactly? Down here? There's a lot of shooting. I don't see any people. I saw a scav over there walking backwards and forwards, but no PMC somewhere? Is that a scav? Can force higher texture levels too if you use it properly. Oh, nice. Well, so you can get like the 4K textures even if you're using 1440p. Because that's like one of the advantages I've seen of using DLDSR. I'm not using the full 4K at the moment, but it's quite nice to have the 4K textures. I wonder if there's a PMC in here. Is there lots of clomping about and nothing else? Cellar? I don't know. I think it's just a lot of it's just a lot of scavs roaming around at this point. Well, their bodies down here. Maybe this is where they were. Probably rather have a shotgun, actually. Gate 1. Now I can hear shots over that side. This man is wearing a ScavTalk. And he's got a Chris Vector hat. That's an upgrade. Could be. The door was open. Could be, could be. This Funk family, yo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. You've been playing at Tarkov? What's been going on? Still the army bar off. 128 meg file on is 1 gig file. 4 files go between CPU and GPU. The file is quarter the VM size and adjust the full VM pool, increasing minimums. Interesting. I'm doing wonderfully. I'm doing wonderfully. We've been speculating about the SoftCore wipe, is what we're really up to. We were trying to hunt a PMC, but they're just, they're tricky. They're hard to find. PMC is difficult to find on this old factory. Lots of scavs and other people. Who's this guy? Some random PMC. The Shorty Shotty. How bizarre. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like I'm quite liking the M32. So I've liked them all white. Grinding away, leave the last few tasks on PVE. I would actually be much more tempted to do PVE if I was you weren't just going to lose all the progression, you know? Like, that's one of the things that sort of puts me off playing it at all. Because I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I think it'd be an interesting change of pace. And I did play a little bit at one point. I've not really played that much. But, yeah, it's just kind of like, well, you know, if you have to reset to get all the 1.0 stuff, it's just like, I don't really want to do it. But, yeah, if you've been playing for a while, I get it. It makes sense. It makes sense. Now, we're just chilling. I mean, we've got to just pick a few more cool guns. Actually, I'm probably going to do something about the full auto Saigo. I'm a completionist, 6 tasks ago. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, yeah, good work. It's just got an AP in it, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably use those at some point. Everything else could just get junked. Strandhog, I'm not even going to use that, mine. Oh, I'll keep that. Yeah, I'm not even sure what my PV is. If it didn't take as long to swap, I'd open it up. So yeah, SoftCore should be in 2 days. I've been playing PvE to learn the game of roughly 650 hours. Nice. You know, using a combination of like PvE, PMC, and because it's quite hard to learn the game fully with PvE, just because there's certain elements of the game that you just don't learn doing it that way, which is just you know, it's just the way it is. But if you kind of well, I guess there's nothing that really is gonna replace the experience of PvP for just pathing and that kind of thing. But I mean, scavving on PvP at least would give you some kind of heads up. I was trying to think, is there like a good combination of the two? Yeah, controls, how to, yeah, for sure. Definitely, there's no replacement for just like learning the game, getting into it. I think that is the trap, though. In some ways, the trap is if you do intend to play, and some people don't intend to play PvP, and that's fine. But if you do intend to play PvP, I think the trap is sometimes to play PvP too long. But like definitely like knowing the maps and stuff, like it's a huge advantage. You'll be like way ahead of somebody who hasn't played, obviously. Yeah, Arena is so good for because you're playing against real players. I mean, people again, they play differently to players in the base game. It turns you into a bit of a Shift W warrior by accident kind of thing. Where's kind of fun to go? I've got any like fun tasks to do. Most of the tasks are kind of ass at this point. And have an antique teapot for like $5 grand. PMCs with headshot and interchange. That sounds really awful. Survive on shoreline. Well, I guess we could survive on shoreline, I suppose. Why not? I'm just gonna pick anything. I think anything that I can actually physically buy. Do I have an Ultra 5? Oh yeah, people are just selling them pretty easily on the flea, aren't they? What we got in this bad boy? Oh, it's a PS. But I think I picked. Yeah, I think I picked this up from somebody else actually. So it's like kind of a garbled sort of build. Go for the Ozhukov. One of them, and we'll pick a 50 rounder. These are my favorites. This is my favorite build for the Yardy. Something of this sort, at least. Yes, indeed, Red. There is a lot of mechanic stuff over on the old YouTube. It's true. Can you get BP? Can you buy this now? Oh, you need to get to level 45. I don't think I'm level 45, am I? No, I'm level 43. No. That's why I was using PP, I think. Which you can buy. PP is good. We'll just do a quick shoreline tour. Is there anything else I need to do on shoreline? I don't even know. And then we just stack a little bit of BP in at the end. Oh, why not? We'll do like a half stack of BP. That's fine. Right. We're just gonna play. I don't know what we're gonna do really. Let's see whether I have any tasks or not. We may as well check. Street, shoreline. I mean, most of them are just like generators and stuff. I can't be bothered to do those. Okay, Sanitar's office. Not really interested. Oh yeah, got to do that as well. Thirsty. Oh, whatever. We'll just play. I don't want to go to the resort. We'll just wander around. Anything else? She's got Red Rebel, but that's fine. I can fix that with this. Okay, yeah. I think we're okay. I can always throw the Kurund on the floor. I just bazookaed together. That's fun at whatever mode you play. This is true. Does he die in one shot? I assume so. I wouldn't put it past PSG though. Oh, I should change my... Let's change my game over on Twitch. I always forget to change it away. Do you see Hexloon's shenanigans where he changed out the green flare for another on ground 0? No, what did he change the green flare for, like a blue mortar flare or something? That's good. That's a good idea. He did die when I had him pro in the raid. He was running scared. Just another fair. People popped it and ran. I love it. That's good. What does softcore mean? We wipe and lose all our stuff again before 1.0? No, so Nikita was toying with that and he decided not to. So softcore is going to be the opposite to hardcore. So the official list, basically, in short, is reduced inertia. I imagine somewhat analogous to what Arena is at the moment. Increased carry weight so you can hold more stuff. Barters for dog tags. Lower aim punch. More items in general. Most important being, and more containers. Most important one being adding weapon cases and other cases in the marked room, which is kind of cool. Color keycards on the labs. Any item goes on the fleet. Flea market available from level 10. 5 flea slots. And then more skill progression XP, basically. So it's not too much, really. I'll leave it up so you can have a look. But this is going to be softcore. It's kind of what a lot of people were asking for. At least to just like try and bring back some of the fun. The thing is, a lot of the things over the time in Tarkov have been removed because of either like hack cheating or RMT and stuff. That was the reason why the cases got removed from the mark rooms, which was a bit sad, because people, the hackers were just like loading into a raid. They had their item scan or whatever. They could see there was a case in there. They just run there, they'd kill people on the way, grab the weapons case, whatever, leave, and then sell it on the flea market and make huge rubles, and then sell the rubles to real people for real money. It was like a thriving RMT economy. That was a lot of the reasons why this stuff got changed in the first place. And so unfortunately it was to the large detriment of the existing player base. It was a bit sad. So that's why a lot of people said, look, you can't cater to the cheaters. It's like you can't, for ages you haven't been able to drop keys. Like this wipe is the first wipe in a while where you've been able to actually drop keys to each other and stuff. And even some of the tool items for upgrading the hideout have been restricted. Like you couldn't even drop corrugated hoses, I don't think, for like 2 or 3 wipes. Like it's insane. They literally just would delete out your inventory if you brought them in. So you could find raid ones you can drop, but if you brought one in, because you don't usually bring in like a corrugated hose from your hideout, right? So if it didn't have a find a raid tag on it, it would be deleted when you drop it. Stop people being able to trade them. But I do think they went a bit too far with the whole thing. So bring some of it back, see what happens. We'll see. But yeah, it'd be interesting. Like I quite like the changes in Arena. Some people don't like the changes in Arena for inertia in particular. As long as it doesn't devolve every fight into a jiggle peeking mess, which I'm hoping it won't, then I will welcome it. Also stop people from dropping their bags to fight because they had deletables in them. Yeah, there were certain things that you couldn't drop, and so then you couldn't drop your bag because the quick hotkey wouldn't do it, because you'd have a pop-up being like, are you sure you want it? Which they didn't want to raise in the middle of a raid, but it meant that the hotkey just didn't work for people dropping bags. Yeah, it's just like, it's annoying stuff, And like in the hideout, like the restrictions on, you can't have this bag inside this other bag, or you can't carry more than 3 of this type of item. Like people have just got really sick of all that stuff, You can't have more than 2 bitcoins on you at any one time. You find a third one in raid and then like, oh, you can't pick up another one. It's just like painful. Like, oh, too many of the same kind of bags. People were stacking them on each other to max out, their storage space and stuff. It's just, yeah. I see why people got fed up with it, for sure. Oh, this is a real beauty. This is. The beauty of a spawn point. Haven't seen anybody yet. This corner is like literally just absolute chock-a-block PMCs normally. There's people fighting there. It's kind of bad going this way, this direction, into these people, because they've sort of got this like ridgeline to hide behind. And they could appear from anywhere on it. So it is a bit risky to run this way, but whatever. Kind of getting into the fight if possible. Let's see. Surprised I haven't seen anyone. This is the point at which you usually get shot at now. Netcode abuse is my issue. If they fixed that, I wouldn't have an issue with the exchanges. But it was added for a reason. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hmm. We should probably pick some funny guns for the next raid. Did I bring cash? I think I did. Potentially just go up and get the car. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that the new audio model is pretty good, but I feel like because some of the EQ is like really crazy. I used to use the Contact 5s all the time. Like we were playing it in Arena before, and it sounded like everybody was, you know, in outside the building, even if they're shooting next to you. It's like really weird. Shotgun sniping with the AP-20 slugs. I'm not sure if I have enough. To be frank with you, I don't know if I've got enough AP-20 slugs. I don't think you buy them. Or sniping legs with super performance. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, the zeroing on those things is like really wacky. We could take a look. Can you not buy them? I don't think so. Maybe they added it back. I don't know. AP-20 slugs haven't been purchasable for ages, I didn't think. Although I forget, I haven't tried for ages. I don't really like AP-20 slugs. I don't mind them early in the wipe, but more people are rocking class 5, I kind of end up just shelving them usually. Yeah, I didn't think you could. I don't know. So much stuff has changed. It's actually hard to remember. It really is hard to remember what's happened. It's like, is it banned still? Is it okay? I can't remember. I don't even know anymore. I'm sort of expecting something to be in here. It's a classic. Literally the spidey sense of Tarkov was tingling right there. It was tingling. Goodness me. In before there's another one hidden here. Mosin Man. Super Order's quite nice. I'm not even sure if I need car batteries anymore. Probably don't really need anything at this point. really heavy too. Maybe I'll just take these things with some. Right. Ever since Flechette has become tricky to come by, just buy an extra track of Piranha and aim slightly lower. You can buy it again now in Jaeger 3. They added it back in the latest wave. But yeah, it was hard to come by before. I was going through the motions of trying to get the task line to actually do it, because you could craft them at one point. But by the time I started working on it, they already brought it back. So it's sort of whatever. Nicely, 30 mil. And the old junk. I almost kind of want a sell to fence from PMC that you could just I guess I guess you could just drag it in from your inventory, but crackers. For some reason crackers are like 15 grand. I think they still are. They're always quite expensive from Therapist. Always have been. What's that one? Ooh, BP. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to do that anymore, are you? Kind of scared to loot this one. I'm not gonna lie with you. Kind of scared to loot that one. People do love this bit up here. They do love it. Maybe take the propane. Another propane. Is that... That one's on the floor in that way. It doesn't spawn like that, I don't think. I mean, it could have been that guy rushing through. He came from the top. Had to take a while to get here, so... It could have been him. Oh my goodness, the open and closing of cases is so annoying. I think I need to go and review my list. So I don't think I need any of this stuff that I've got flagged. Not really, anyway. What's that? Shotty mount. Yeah, the guy before, he actually did quite a good job of avoiding getting beamed by me. Like shoot and dodge. Can you shoot propane? Sadly not. It's only those scripted containers. Like the ones on customs and labs that blow up. Another propane, holy moly. I have a feeling the propanes are quite valuable still. Because they're for the... I don't know if they're worth it per slot, but they're good because they're for the... Red Rebel? Sick case? One or the other. Save the car. Car's there. Duriel Star, hello, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, we're just chilling a bit before the SoftCore event. I keep wanting to call it SoftCore Wipe, but it's not a SoftCore Wipe, it's going to be a SoftCore event. Which Nikita confirmed is not going to be a wipe, it's just going to be a period of time where they take inertia away and allow the flea market to be a free-for-all. What the hell's going off behind me? What on earth was that? There must have been a player now, surely. Oh, Partisan maybe, actually? I think it was Partisan. He always comes after me. It's just like, I literally am the opposite of camping, like roaming around the map. Yeah, it was Partisan. He was firing his GL. That's what the noise was. God damn it. So will you start a new hardcore try if the softcore wipe starts, or will you try to get Kappa / prestige? What do you mean? Start a new hardcore softcore? Yeah, not wipe starts. I'm not trying to get anything, honestly, this wipe. I'm just playing, making some content, waiting for 1.0, just trying to enjoy myself, not do too much. I always think about doing Kappa, and then I never end up doing it. I did it once years ago, but I typically don't have enough time. So I'm just gonna continue on from where I am with my character as is in the softcore, and just try to enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna do. Right, let's go and get Partisan then. I'm gonna dump all these bloody propanes up here. Put that in there. I don't even know what I want. We have a hose or something. Doesn't matter. Now, I did think he was. I might just get third party tier, but I did think he was unusually persistent for PMC. I was like, the man's A, not dying, B, very keen on shooting me from a long way away. It's got a pack of sodium on him. The best thing about the partisan bag is just the space saving, seriously. It's like legitimately the best part. I'll install that. No, not like that. Right, I've got nowhere to put it. Just go away. Okay. Right, so take that pistol too. Okay, there we go. Right. If you think about going to woods or streets, my game bugged after entering the BT on Wednesday twice. After going in, I couldn't talk to it and my guns wouldn't fire anymore. Oh, that is annoying. Surprising I haven't undone the no storing meds and ammo in safe box. I have a feeling that might be one of the things that's coming for 1.0. It was one of the hardcore changes that got probably the best reception. I don't really mind. I'm broadly for it, I would say, overall. I think I'm broadly for that change. I think it's quite nice to be able to take someone's stuff if you know you win or whatever, you win the fight and then you're able to take their things. I think that's quite good in general. Yeah, and in order, I care most about ammo. I care in the middle about meds, and I care the least about a cache. I think is kind of the way I feel about it. 70 kgs, baby. I hope I've got some money in my container. I don't know if I do. I can't remember. Nope. Oh well. Should we just mute it up then? Ugh, the grenading is like outrageous. Can't believe how much nading is going on. If we could technically use this exit up here. Does mean I have to throw my current on the floor, but that's kind of by the by. You can just get the currents again now, I think. One nice thing for ammo not being secure is it kind of makes the two gun kits more viable. You love a 2-gun kit, don't you? You love it. Deep's like the biggest 2-gun kit fan. Bleeding. Whatever. I think I'm going to just leave out of here because it's just easy. I don't know if I needed to use the mule and the SG6. Probably mule would have done if I was leaving out of here, but I was thinking I was going all the way out the other side, so it's kind of by the by. Hey, I've got to be a stupid issue. Losing connection to the... Yeah, I don't know. That you basically... That thing is like an internet connection thing, I think. The only times I've ever had problems with losing connection to the anti-cheat was when my connection itself was unstable. Nice boss. So I don't know. Maybe it's just an unfortunate connection thing. It's right pain. Connected Ethernet. I don't know. Did you ever dabble in ABI? I did originally. I thought ABI was going to be really good, and I played a little bit of the mobile one just to see what it was going to be like, and then I played a bit of the basic one, and then they did all the monetization stuff, and I was like, oh, I didn't want to play it. Which is unfortunate because I thought from the beginning it could have been quite good. Like the problem is now I've sort of lost the impetus to like want to play it. Oh, they're not really worth much, are they? That sucks. Are they worth to therapist? Like 7k, even less. Hardly anything. Sell them one at a time. But if you sell them all at once, someone comes in and undercuts you. Should bring some cash. I was thinking, like, what do I need? What do I need? Forgot about the cash. Because now you bring cash in your case, you may as well just do it all the time. Yeah, so these partisan bags are like awesome. Oh yeah, probably can do it like this. Because the more of them you have, the more stuff you can just like ram in here. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan. Right, let me just throw these things out here. I'll tidy them up another time. The best thing about Partisan, in my opinion, genuinely is the ammo. The rest of it I couldn't really care less about. I thought SoftCore was a slight rollback on hardcoreness, but it turns out they're doing a super easy mode. Yeah. I think it was always going to be like that. It was the calls for making things, you know, more fun, back to the old way. So, yeah, it was never going to just be the rollback, I didn't think. A bit more BS there, that's cool. Oh, APS pistol. Yeah, Ref sells, buys things back for the most. Look, it's like quite a big proportion over. It's like 10%. It's quite a lot. Your boy stuff for a lot of money. Good old Ref. Don't you love him? We need another piece of armor. I have another current. May as well just use that. The main problem is there's no goal in ABI. It's just a money grind. Yeah. I think that's also the thing. And I don't feel that much input. I just don't feel much desire to just play like another Tarkov, but like the PvP version. I don't know. Like, already play enough Tarkov. I'm just ready to replace it with something else so similar. I think that's the problem that I have with it mainly. Oh, we do need to buy some more stims. What else did I use? I used an SH6 as well, didn't I? Damn, the expensive. Expensive. Don't even know if they said paying for it. It probably did, actually. Yeah, it probably did pay for itself. Just about. Ooh. We've got a couple of these scuffed ones. Can't do anything with old slavers, can you? Kind of a shame. Kind of a shame there's not like two slavers into one slaver kind of thing. Quite good. Oh, and does need a little repair. I did fire that quite a bit. Someone bought one of these. Just sell them both. Well, I want to go hunting for another PMC. Yeah, SoftCore is just a patch. Exactly. It's just going to be a patch. But yeah, so we've got... I think it's going to be interesting. Like, for the most part, I actually don't think it's going to make that much difference to the game. Because, yeah, like, some of the fights will be a bit different. They'll be faster paced. It means you'll have... But positional holding is less important, and being faster is more important. Which was always the case in EFT, to some extent anyway, depending on who knew where who was, if that makes sense. But reduced aim punch means you can turn and trade more easily. Carry weight's just like more loot. There's like some of this stuff is like more loot, so more carry weight, more items, more bags. That stuff's all, you know, the more loot end of the spectrum. That's scav up there. There's a scav up there. A scav here. Ow. Oh no! I didn't kill him. I didn't know if that guy... I was like, is he just baiting? Or is he actually going to shoot me or not? I should have probably reloaded. I ran out of shells. So though, traitor scav kill plus 03. The other guy got baited into killing me when I was a good scav. So he lost rep. He lost 0.1 for killing me. I'm glad they're not doing a wipe though. I think a wipe would be really weird for just a very short period of time. It's not long enough to do a wipe. Ugh. Move these over here. How much do these go for? Whoa. Okay, he's probably asking a little much, but never mind. Okay, if we were to snipe with a shotgun, I think, if I remember correctly, the two lowest, what's these even called? The two lowest MOA shotguns. The first one is actually this one, bizarrely. So this thing has a 9.3 MOA base, which is really bizarre. But you can't really give it any optics, not really. So it makes it quite hard. The other one is the 153. How good can you make the yeah, it is crap, yeah. How good can you make the M870? Because the 153, I mean, these aren't going to be better, are they? 153 plus I feel like it was this thing. 10.2. Oh no, 9.8. Okay, it's with this guy with the choke. It's kind of much of a muchness, really. 9.8 versus that. You'd probably rather have either the lower recoil or the suppressor. I would guess. The hexagon or something. Is there a link to SoftCore changes? Well, as per usual, there's a Nikita Twitter post. I suggest running a 1x any where you won't have enough accuracy for anything better. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. So yeah, lower inertia, more carry weight, barters for dog tags, lower aim punch, more items in general, weapons cases in the mark room, and other cases in the mark room, which is cool. Fleet completely open from level 10 with 5 slots and more XP. That's kind of it. Use both, one as primary, one as secondary. Oh, sorry, you're talking about something else. 1x MP9 with a 2.5 prism for scouting. Yeah, I do like the idea of the light gun. What's the goal in Tarkov? Well, the goal in Tarkov is progressing up through the traders and you know, getting certain things, right? Getting to Kappa or whatever. Just because you got the hideout, there's more things that feel like you're making progress. There's no hideout in ABI, for example. So you're just playing to make money go up, which is sort of true in Tarkov as well. But I think it has a bit more meaning to it. Maybe even just from nostalgia value. You know, it came first and it feels more meaningful to progress up through EFT. I don't know. I wonder it would be quite a nice one. Could just use this that I pulled off the other one. I'm able to see over this, aren't I? This is unnecessary, but we'll just do it because it's fun. So I'm not even sure if the Urga makes any. If I'm going to press, I don't think it even matters. Think if the goal is to escape? Well, not right now. Microdot for the 25-0? Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Probably is a good way to go. Which one's going to be good for this? Maybe the Aramar? I think it's a bit low. I think we need a riser. Maybe the T1? Something like that? Could do that. Yeah, we're just training to escape. Still working towards the goal of escaping. Cope. Oh, I haven't actually bought one. The Deadly Slav Fraud Cannon. Alright. Well, we'll buy one. The select weapon has not worked for a while. It's kind of annoying. Kind of expensive. Oh yeah, because I need more slots this way. Is it trying to go up? I don't usually make them that way around. I've run out of space though. Huh, yeah, it's trying to go right. That's weird. I didn't think it would go that way. I'm going to check and see what this one looks like. I can't remember what this one looks like. I usually use the Delta Point, but it's usually for full auto guns. I don't know. I quite like it for that. Just get rid of the inventory space required. Well, they can't really because it's sort of part of the. It's not really intentional per se, you know. Yeah, it's pretty nice. This one is a good one, and it's on the little riser, so it does work. Gonna put one of these up. Is someone put another one up? It's just, I mean, it's just crazy though. Yes, I don't care. I don't care, game. It's fine. Right. So what are we doing then? We're doing super performance. Is that the deal? I never buy this stuff. I don't even know if you can. Can you buy super performance? Oh, you can. Okay. And then what was the advice? The MP9. The MP9 with the thingy on it. I do like the idea of the prism. I haven't used it for a while. It goes on either this thing or the other one. I think this one will probably do. Oh no, it goes on only the other one. Oh, what's it even called now? That's it, the short kibber arms and mount adapter. It used to be the primary arms. They've changed it to kibber arms. I don't really know why. UCSP or FTX if you don't want to be aiming for the enemies to learn what you want to hear. Nah, we're gonna use the funny one. I know. But we're gonna use the funny one just because it's funny. Super performance. The performance is super. Okay. You never know when we just get hit fire spray with this thing. Okay, so where's gonna be good to go? That's the new question. Where's gonna be good to go? With this shotgun shenanigans. I mean, customs you find the Timmies, so that's sort of... It's one option. It's certainly one option. Where else? You don't have too long range, otherwise you're just going to get shot. Woods is not terrible. Love your content. Unfortunately, I don't play Tarkov anymore. Wish you and all the chat all the best. No worries, Jerome. Thanks for popping by at least. What if ammo was the currency? Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, customs is like probably quite hard. That's the thing. What other maps are quite good? What would be quite good for this? Not interchange, it's too long range. Reserve. It's a bit building-y and a bit full auto-y. Woods probably isn't actually that bad. Bizarrely. Ground zero. That's a bit tight. Streets? It's not really spotting. Maybe we just play Woods. Woods is, I don't know. I do quite like Woods. Woods is pretty fun. Labs, obviously. I think the thing about Woods is just so open. You can kind of do what you like, especially solo. I feel quite free. I feel quite free on Woods in ways that I don't feel on other maps. Other maps, I feel like you can mess about on Woods quite easily. Whereas if you're playing the other maps, it's just like you kind of have to. I feel like you sort of have to try with your loadout, otherwise you just die, and then it's not very fun. You want to be able to like ride that line between something that's entertaining and interesting to do, but doesn't just get you killed every time, because that's just like, you know, not interesting. Yeah, what else? So yeah, so leg sniping, super form. I should have really checked the distancing, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. If all you have left to do on Woods is skill stone, it becomes a bit of a bore. How are you kids? My kids are doing great. My eldest has been in full-time school for 4 weeks now, something like that, and she's really liking it. She's having a good time, and my youngest is going through a bit of a crazy period, but she's at the back end of being 2, and she's nearly 3. So yeah, she's a bit nuts sometimes, and she's the second child, so she's a bit crazy. But no, all good. They're doing all right. For the most part, we're doing fine. Youngest went a bit mad tonight. My wife had to like take her in the car to like drive her to sleep, to then just dump her in bed because she was just like screaming. Just like, I'm not gonna get to bed. I'm not gonna do anything. Eldest is she's got very sweet disposition, my eldest. She's very, very sweet. She's sweet with the younger one too, as well. Even when the younger one's being a bit of a demon. But they're lovely. Good to hear. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. They're very much looking forward to going back home though. We're so close now to being back in. So at the moment, this week floors are going down. They're both desperate to get back. We're actually staying part with my my mum and dad actually at the minute, like most of the day. So my office is here, but we're staying at theirs for the last period just to make things a bit easier in the morning and stuff. Because we can't, yeah, we're just not really living at ours at all now at this point. Like it's crazy. But yeah, all the floors going in, so my office included, which will be nice. And then yeah, final things, plug sockets going back on and all that other stuff. And then yeah, should be back. So like by the end of this month, I should be back in my office, which will be good to do. Yeah, so like this week, next week. So by the 17th, everything should be pretty much done. I think we're like really close. It feels like I've been here forever. And they're desperate to get back as well. But it'll be nice. And then the new office will be, you know, Butte and everything else. Stomach armor is why FTX is good. This is class 2 soft. FTX will pen. I do like FTX and copper. What's the other one? CSP. They must be. Are they wiping the softcore? No. No, they're not. Yeah, it's just changes. This is always an interesting one. Yeah, people thought that they were going to wipe. Nikita basically said in Tokyo to an audience of, I don't know, 100 people, that they were thinking about it and that they were going to do it. And then it appeared on social media and kind of blew up beyond all control. Because everyone, yeah, because he basically said like, oh, it might be a wipe, you know, maybe we're going to do it. And people were like, oh my god, wipe, what the hell? With like 6 weeks to go to 1.0, what are you doing, man? But then he was like, we're thinking about it, don't go crazy, guys. And then he was like, actually, we decided against it. Which is probably for the best, I would say. I want to see if, because sometimes you can see from the back spawn. Because I spawn there, someone spawns behind this guy here. So sometimes you can see them running along, so then you can kind of trace them. Sometimes they come this side though, and along the river. And if they do that with this wind, I won't be able to hear them, I don't think. Just intrigued to see if I can see anybody. This is like the oldest spot in the book for me. Is that scout? I think I killed him. Who's he fighting? I think that dude literally just folded under him. I just turned that. Lasery dude. I think that guy died. This dude, he must be up here, right? Must be hitting these rocks, surely. In the rocks or something? I heard him shooting before. He was over here. Gosh, I have no idea where he was. He was like right next to me. Crazy. I had no idea how he was there. To get him who's not an automatic kill with the bazooka? I think we killed the first guy. Oh. Head top of head. What did he kill me with? A Val or something? Okay. He just heard the shot and waited for me to walk through. We did kill this guy though, like. Damage dealt to body 8. Was this guy like really, really close to death? He only had 8 HP. That's funny. SoftCore basically means extended pre-wipe 1 month. Kinda, yeah. But testing some movement mechanics. I actually do feel like they are actually testing this time. For once. Okay. I mean, it's, you know, it's powerful. I'm not 100% sure about. Not 100% sure about it. Remember that you lose most of the damage of the last hit slug. What do you mean? I literally did 8 damage to the guy. And he just fell over and died. Unless, actually, is what you're saying... Well, no, but 8 is, like, so low. Unless you're saying, like, oh, he had a black leg, and I shot him in the black leg, and then it spilled over, went to the head, and did 8, and then that was it. Do you mean there's any 8 damage to do? Yeah, it could have been just in the hit pool, though. I think it's what Deeps were trying to say. Because the way the calculation works is you hit the leg, it's say it's blacked, for example. Even if it's not blacked, actually. It's, it goes, okay, you know, you only have 65 HP, 2 performance hits for 220, right? So you take the 65 off, and then the rest of it goes over the rest of the body. And if the amount getting allocated to the head, it'll be... We can work it out, because it's 220 minus 65, so you have 155 left. Then it's prorated, right? So it goes as to how much max HP there is. It prorates it evenly in that sense, based on the max. So you have... That's why not much goes to the head, like, in an absolute sense, compared to the others. So you got 155 left over. The proportion that goes to the head is 35 divided by... And it's actually 440 minus 65, because... that leg is blacked, right? So this is assuming the rest of the body's healthy, which might not be. This is sort of worst case. So that's like 9% of whatever it was that I said before. 220 minus 65. So about 14, yeah. So if the guy's head HP is less than 20 and a half, then they just die, and you only see that head damage. Because it doesn't have to... Basically, the calculation goes like, you hit this, and then it spills over, and then it calculates here, and then if the head reaches 0, well, they just die, and the calculation finishes. So it doesn't actually... It doesn't go any further, so a lot of the damage is lost. That's what Deep was saying. Like, a lot of the damage is, like, lost in the calculation, because it doesn't need to do any more of the calculation, because they already died. So it doesn't tell you the actual damage, like the proper damage needed. It's kind of the deal. What else is funny? RSH-12 revolver with PS-12B? Is that any good now? I don't think that can take out people with class 5 armor on, though, sadly. Maybe it's a 50-50. Thing is, that thing's just, like, really unwieldy. It's like the Deagle, you know? It's just like... Ugh, like... It's really tough. Really tough. Clean to the legs, it's always fun. Get a B to the legs, suppressed, it's always fun. What else? What else is interesting? Like, a bit goofy, but actually might work. You know, not like, oh, what is it? What is this scav? It's crazy. Scavs are kitted, yo. GL and TT combo. What, like grenade launcher? A 45 vector in burst. We could try it. We could try it. I'm not opposed to it. AN94 at home. Bait them in with the TT. Hello. Ready for the legs. 45 height. I mean, 45 is good. I'm kind of tempted. I think I've already done the M60. I kind of wanted to go after column tie with the M60 because that's funny because you can actually just fill it with like good ammo ish and just gun the guys down. Like kind of cool. Problem with that is getting the streets queue is like huge. Seems most of the time. And the second part is actually getting across the map because you're not always going to spawn in the right place. Yeah. Well, we can try it. We can try the burst vector. You could buy AP, so that's good. I remember using the vector previously in other wipes and being just surprised, even against class 5 armor, how good the AP bullets are. Like, they're so high damage. And the pen, yeah, you won't necessarily get through all to the front, but you get so many chances of headshots, neck shots. It's crazy. The opposite of memes. Well, it's not even necessarily memes. It's just interesting stuff. You know, it doesn't need to be just like memes per se. I just want something that's kind of interesting. What's this? Is this one of my? Yeah, it's one of my 5-plate bad boys. Where's this one? Oh, that one's better kitted out. Okay, and I just go loud with this usually. I couldn't care less. Doesn't really matter what you do. I usually delta point this one up, but I don't know why. I've got a sort of, there's sort of a crossover point where like the higher the caliber, I tend to go for something a bit more chunky, a bit more powerful, and then for small stuff, it's SMGs, I end up going with the delta point, even though the delta point's like kind of weird, and that's a triangle, and I don't know, can't wean myself off it. I just like them. What can I say? I just like them. All right, spy. Probably do. 45 AP, baby. Oh, didn't top up. Didn't top up. Okay. Flux helmet. Finishima. With the press. The press doesn't... It's not very drippy, is it? Oh well. When have we ever cared about that on this channel? Yeah, the first Meeple Meta stream was suggested trying out various iron-sight combinations. Yeah, I just couldn't really be bothered. Actually, you know, I don't think we're going to do CSA. I think we're going to do something else. It's a bit limiting. Wait, that was limiting as well. Technically, I've still got to do circulate. Should we get like an azimuth or something? I don't usually buy particularly big rigs, not normally. Just buy the ultimate chonk one. It's funny, these Callot Bees, they go for an absolute fortune. And it doesn't really matter to me. Happy to sell them for 80k to random guys. You know what, it might actually be worth crafting these now. Bizarrely. Because you can cycle these. I probably shouldn't even be worrying about that at this point. Like, who even cares? But you could turn them with a pile of meds. You can turn those ones into a real one. But I probably shouldn't even be worried about it at this point in time. Who even cares? So we've got that. Just take a random pack of painkillers just if I need to like run across the street or something. Let's heal ourselves up. So we've got... Depends where do we want to go with this? That would be good for this. Actually, this is kind of better on a lot of maps that the other weapons haven't been so good on. We could still just play customs. It's probably not terrible on streets. It's a bit annoying that it does this. It's actually better after the... It's actually better if you don't... You see that one there? It's just like... Yeah, they go quite high. That first one always goes a bit higher. So like that there. It's okay. It's okay if you're spam clicking it. Because then you're just sort of roughly on target. I think you're probably still dealing with the first one. It's like, then it's alright. I mean, that's not bad. Also, it stops you bullet hosing as well. It's about the same as full auto, really. It's just without going completely insane. I mean, we could try it. What have we got here? We've got beluga. Keys have we got that are interesting? Maybe spam a bit less. Well, the issue is I don't really like this though. I'm not so keen on that. You hit one in the head and one here. That's the only thing I'm a bit concerned about. You see, this situation. So the first bullet goes here and the second bullet goes up there. Which is, I mean, that's just the way it is, but... I don't know. Maybe we play streets. Got flare. Play streets. What do I want to bring with me? Probably want MVD. I'm actually going to leave Abandoned Marquee until we get into the softcore wipe. Just because then I can maybe use it. MVD's good though. What else am I going to wish I had? It's usually just MVD. And like maybe Beluga, because I go to Beluga quite often. Even though it's really terrible for frames. It's a shame they're not... Are they sorted by... No, they're not sorted by map, are they? It's a bit annoying. Anyway, that'll do. Those are the only two keys I usually use. Let's give it a try. Well, we'll try streets. Let's see how it goes. Ah, 10 to 10. Ah, ouch. 10 to 10. How long have I been on for? Nearly 2 hours. Have they made it worse, or does Recall just seem that much worse on 50 meters? Maybe. Because it's more than a head height at 50, whereas it might not be at 30. Yeah, 20 to 10. 20 to 10. 20. 9:42. Nothing else going on, I don't think. Tarkov land, which is waiting for this softcore thing. The softcore thing is going to be quite fun, though. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, all the movement guys are looking forward to it for sure. We'll see. Let's see what happens here. Streets, the thing about streets that I find quite good is that you don't actually really need a dedicated goal for streets per se. Because the map is big enough and getting out of it is annoying enough that you can kind of just be turning up without a real plan. Just getting out is hard enough because it's so big. And the extracts are like, they're kind of mean a lot of the time. Oh, if this is going to match for another 10 minutes, I'm going to go and sit in the comfy chair. I was in the taking it seriously kneeling chair. I actually genuinely think I'm better when I'm playing in the kneeling chair. Oh. Maybe it's because of my keybind. I can't spam as fast as you can with fire on left mouse button. Maybe. I can click pretty damn fast. The beauty of Burster that I do think there's something to this in some sense, which is so the stats on this guy are 66 and 38. So against class 4 armor, this is almost certain to go through. But if you can aim in a place where it's going to hit them twice, that's what you actually need to get the kill. So on scavs and stuff, you only need to fire like one time if you're accurate. So I think there is something to it. 68 damage is, 66 damage is so much for an AP bullet though. I know it's only 38, but I mean it's a lot more than something like even 556, right? 556, you've got 56A1, 52. You know, 68, it's so good. I guess the issue is with it that you can't really fight over long ranges because it's 299 meters per second. So it really is a close combat ammo, but that's okay. Not everything needs to be, you know, best at everything. Yeah, it's really close to 762 PP. Like, it's insane. The 2-gun kits. Hey, this is pretty fast for streets. Waiting session start 4 minutes. It's the waiting for players that gets you. That's the one. It's the waiting for players. The wooden PC people. Yeah. Where are we going to spawn? I wonder where we're going to spawn. Let's see. Ah, this one. I'm a bit far away to nail this spawn if they run out straight away. So I'm going to have to see if they're like... I don't know if those guys ran. Kind of look like they ran backwards. They're not in here, are they? It didn't look like they left. I know they threw a smoke, but... Or maybe they did leave. Oh no. Sneaky. Oh, let me through. Check this before someone else does. Kaban. Time for multiplayer games to start mandating SSDs. Is there something good in this one? Yeah, you can't get in that, though, can you? Was that our boys? Maybe going from the other side or something. Was there some like weird angle? Remember there being some like odd angles in these buildings. I think there's some people in the school, but actually I'm not gonna go that way. Am I gonna go this way? Yeah, probably. Stuck on the car. I think we're in here somewhere. Hills. What's up, Chris? Thank you, man. Love your energy. Is he this side? Maybe. Oh, he was right there. He was right there. I'm sorry, Deep. I wish I'd had it on full auto. I'm not sure if the burst is the thing. What, how many times I hit him? Maybe not enough. Oh, he's like a prestige guy. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's got so many hours. I'm genuinely surprised. 522. Lot of absorb by armor, yeah. Fair. But you need. I think you just. The problem is you need so many hits, don't you? You just need so many hits for the 45 to go through. Now we're just playing around with different styles. We were trying like to burst vector to get that, you know, a little bit more control. Yeah. We're just going through just like random stuff. We're just trying random things. Sorry, I couldn't make it happen. Don't switch shoulder when clearing left peaks. Sometimes it depends. The problem is it's really clunky. I've really slowed down on my shoulder peaks because it's just so annoying, you know? Like as soon as you bump into something, like bam, that's it. You're just like pulled back to the wrong shoulder. Like it's so hard to use. Do you have any GLs? No, I think I sold them all. Nah, I sold them all. I think GLs suck, honestly. I've used GLs many times, and they are just bad. Maybe go back to the Saiga 12 full auto. I think it was hilarious. And this time we've got Flechette as well. No, GL's are absolutely awful. GLs don't even kill people when you shoot them literally at their feet. Like GLs suck so bad. I've never had a good experience with GLs. I don't think I've ever had a fun raid with GLs. They just don't work. They're just bad and just don't work. Huh? Oh god, I'm gonna stream snap you the GL. It'll work if you use them on me. That's how it works, you know? That's how these things work. The guy on the other team playing whatever. They play out their mind, you know, godly gaming. On your team, terrible. That's how it works. That's how all this stuff works. So if they've got it, like, yeah, sure, you'll probably kill me with the GL. I'm not gonna win with it. No way. Where's that old defender from Mr. Ragman? Is it worth getting? Yeah, 125. That's pretty good. Just easy, innit? GL's amazing on labs. I don't know. I think by the time you've asked about, I think you'll just get shot in the head by someone who's actually good. This is my usual experience. Maybe I'm not using them right. That's such a good bar. Yeah, I do like the Defender. Defender barter's always good. Oh yeah, we've got a couple of things here. Put them in the old doodad. Could sell them to Peacekeeper, but whatever. Throw them in the cult circle. It's probably overkill, but I don't really care. They're not finding raids, so I can't sell them. Do I need something else? Like GM or something? I don't know if that's going to reach the thing. Oh, 12 hours. I think it actually wasn't quite right. Didn't hit the 14. That's what you get if you do it without looking. Never mind. Right, what were we going to do? So I was going to go back to streets with my flechettes. Or maybe Ground Zero. Is Ground Zero going to be funny? Is that fun with the Saiga? Might be. Let's try it. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, use the website. Yeah, you should just use the website. I couldn't be bothered. That's where we're at, right? We're literally in the CBA stage of the wipe. Like full on, can't be arsed. Don't care, doesn't even matter. We're just chilling. It's just fun. It's just funsies. Yeah, it's just like, what do I even want out of the circle? Like, I don't even. What do I even want out of it? I'm just doing it as force of habit. We're just messing about. That's all we're doing. Just mess around. Even the flea coming back is not particularly fun at this point because the liquidity is so low on the flea outside of certain very specific items. So even that's become a bit ugh. It's probably alright. Bolts are like insanely cheap. What about tubes? Are they really cheap? Yeah, ish. Probably start selling some things, otherwise I'm going to end up with my stash full of crap. Just like the booze generator, I've done the chocolate should have cut me just run raids, yeah. I'm definitely at that stage, for sure. Definitely at that stage. Money is money. And then there's always Arena, right? I've been, since I opened up Arena after getting to level 42 and unlocking all the traders and whatnot, I've just been, when I remember, moving 750 over from Arena, because I've got like 13 mil in there that I haven't used all wipe. So, why are hoses so expensive? I don't know. Leaving so slow, such a buzzkill. Yeah, it's just because all the low level guys are like not playing. So there's just a lot less people using it. I mean, if you win Last Hero, you get, if you're good at Arena, then you can make a lot of money. It's like you can make, how much do you make? 220k, I think, for winning Last Hero. So if you can win Last Hero, obviously not everybody can do that, but like if you can win, I don't do it all the time. I think I'm 30%. Maybe less this wipe, actually. I haven't won as much this wipe. I was winning a lot last wipe. I was probably trying a bit harder the last wipe as well. But yeah, if you can win Last Hero pretty regularly, then it's good. And it's only 10 minutes, right? Whereas like checkpoint is 15. Everything gets cheaper on the weekends? Yeah. Do you think there'll be resurgence of players on the 8th, or is it in vain? I think there'll be some resurgence, yeah, but it'll be of a particular type of player, right? Is my feeling. I wonder whether we just charge. Do we just charge this now? This is probably a terrible idea. I'm probably just going to lose this gun immediately, but. Is that so? Feel the force of my thunderhammer. Honestly, it never gets old. Oh, it never gets old. Who is he fighting? I'm not even sure. Yeah, SoftCore Wednesday. It means we're having a SoftCore event on Wednesday. In short. I think he killed someone, though. Maybe he didn't. These guys are like locking onto somebody. What gun did this guy have? He had something kind of long range, no? I don't know, he had a pistol. Sounded longish range. Ay, ay, ay. Divide my cheeks. Too bad there's no wipe. Well, I don't think it was a good idea to do a wipe. To be honest with you. Is that paid? Nice. Okay. What else we got going on? Need to listen for a second. Kill someone and collect the tag and says died. Just not playing before 1.0. Don't think BSG will be ready for 1.0 launch in November. Calling 1.0 was a bad move, just story mode. Only part of what we've been told. Suppose you're going to be more escape methods in the future. I mean, they had to release it at some point, right? They've left it long enough. I keep thinking that's somebody's head. But it isn't. Oh. Oh. One thing I'm really grateful of. Wait, really? Ow! Oh! 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 Oh, that's smart. Shot me through the arm and into my thorax. Damn. That hurts, bro. Hey, never cheated to live before. I watch your videos often. What's your thoughts on SoftCore? I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. I think we just got to lean into it. Not take it too seriously. Try to enjoy it. Like, they've not gone, like, super crazy. So, you know. Where do we think that guy is? He's, like, in that bank building there or something. He's like in there somewhere? Like up it. Oh, I know where he is. I think. Oh no, it's like scavs again. Yeah, it's all scavs. I just. They're up here. Guy doing the jump back and forth thing. No! 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 No shot! I cannot believe I killed him. I genuinely cannot believe I killed him. That's actually insane. Can't believe I killed him. I'm not sure if that's... Can I do this? Have a look. I've run out of arm stamina. Dude, that was crazy. Need a bit more arm stam. I can't believe I killed that guy with the pistol. That's insane. It's insane, man. Where's these dudes? They're just camping up in this building. They're not going to be stupid enough to poke their head out, I don't think. SoftCore, gonna meet new everyone. I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so. No, because they said it's not gonna be wiped, so they're just gonna put the rules in, and everyone's just gonna play with their existing characters. I'm almost certain. Yeah, leave it rotate. Yeah, I want to rotate. Let's see. Can I get behind?
Блядь, тут нашего завалили!
There's a lot of scabs that way. It's gonna be kind of hard to go across without getting blasted. I'm gonna try and go under. Back a restaurant? Well, that's kind of where I was. I think it'll get me killed going that way. I think at least this way I get to engage them in close quarters. Okay, maybe I freaked out a little. It's alright. Scavs are so loud. Yes. Yes, they are. Right, so they're in here. They're in here somewhere. Okay. And what I'm going to do, we've got Bolty guy over here. So I'm going to run across, and I'm going to flip round, and I'm going to try and shoot this guy here. No, what? How did he not die to that? Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy how he didn't die to that. That's freaking insane. I shot his face like 3 times. What? What? That was robbery. That was genuine robbery. I can't believe he killed me there. I cannot believe he killed me there. No way, with Flechette? Like, come on, dude. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Oh, well, great raid, though, right? Great raid. That was good fun. That was good fun. Played it perfectly. I mean, I could have gone back around the corner and baited another shot, but I was like, dude, the guy's not set up anymore. He's moving with the bolty. I've got the full auto shotgun. Yeah, just Tarkov. Exactly. That was good, though. That was good, though. Look at this, 865. I'm going to have to go and see what that looked like. It's one of those ones where sometimes in the moment you think like, oh, that was like a sure thing. Sometimes you look back and you go like, yeah, maybe. Maybe that was kind of bad. But sometimes you also look back and you're just like, oh, well, I can see it kind of like grazed past. Like it felt like it was on at the time, but like actually it wasn't. Twin Magnum FMJ. Nice hits though. The guy did hit me across the street. He was the guy who shot me before. Yes, all is well, Tao. All is well. How are you doing in the Tarkov lull? You just chilling, waiting for 1.0? Handle that with more composure than I would have. I think the thing is, you know, if you make a play, and we even had time because those guys were just like chilling. We actually had time to, talk about it as well and just be like, okay, this is what we're going to do, and it did work, and I think it was the right play. So I wouldn't have changed anything in hindsight. That's usually when I'm just like, okay, that's fine then. You know, it's okay. It's about self-improvement really. Like, the situation itself doesn't really matter. So it's more like, well, should I have done something else? You know, how can we improve for next time? So as long as we're making good plays, then I'm kind of okay with it, you know. I'm playing Cozy City Builders, awaiting BF6. And we'll point out, when is BF6 out? BF6 is one of these things where I played it with a bunch of friends, you know, when it was on its free weekend beta thing. But I'm not sure how many of them are actually going to buy it. So I don't know if I'm going to play it or not, because it's not something that I'm really going to just play on stream, I don't think. Because playing it kind of on your own, like, you know, it's not really a solo-y kind of game, really. Okay, you can play it by yourself, but just don't know if I want to do that for content. 10th. Okay. Oh, a couple of... Yeah, okay. Yeah, the calendar's getting pretty stacked, right? I will definitely be checking out Arc Raiders, though. Yeah, it does need the banter, yeah. Sometimes the shotties can be hit or miss. Absolutely right. Let's do another one of these funny runs. I may even call it after this one, actually. I'm quite tired. Been a lot going on. I'm just glad we've got back on in the evening. You know, hopefully I'll be able to be a bit more consistent with these evening streams. PKP? I don't actually have one. And you can't buy them. You have to get them off Caban. What are the other non-jamming guns in EFT? What are the open bolt designating guns in Tarkov? We've got PPSH. You've got the... I think the PKP and the PKM are. The M60 is. The RPD isn't. I didn't think it was. The RPD doesn't... Oh, no, sorry. It's the RPK that isn't. The RPD is, you're right. The RPD is. Are there any others? Uzi. I even heard that scav spawn in. Huh. He's looking that way. I mean, there's a scav over here. Oh, who's this? Mr. Saiga. Oh, it's tequila. Oh, that's an upgrade. Gotta put the hat on. On and Suka. Oh, it's, yeah. Yeah, PPSH doesn't jam. No, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking, though. Yeah. I think he just nailed this guy. These guys fighting. So by the time you find the people, they're all dead. I mean, that makes you a bit of a target. Maybe. Oh, that's bad. Well, that many times I hit him. I didn't mean to fall off the roof. You probably guessed. 760 by 25 needs a buff? Maybe. I'm interested to see how many times I hit him. I think I hit him quite a few times. This guy. Oh. Mm. Interesting. Leaned into that fight? Yeah. 12? 12? Oh, a lot of damage absorbed by armor. Maybe it must have been all the PPSH shots. Because BT's actually okay. What was the guy wearing? +3. I think I just got a bit unlucky with the BT shots, but never mind. Tent is not bulletproof. I knew I didn't have many bullets in that gun because it was like less than half in that one, but never mind. Okay, right. I'm gonna peace out. Don't want to go too crazy, and you know, we just want to chill out, do a few bits until we have our good old SoftCore coming. Could be a run plate in the vest. It could be, yeah. It could be. You never know. I feel like very few people do that, but yeah, it could be. It could be. All right, friends. Well, thanks for stopping by as always. Going to keep some bants going over the next few days until we get to Soccer Wipe, and then yeah, we will see what it brings. I'm going to go send you over to Friendly Guy, and I will catch you all soon. Ciao for now, bro.